Hey SDR Life followers, this is Jair Williams with Okta, coming at you live with another episode here. And today we're going to be talking about professional growth in the SDR position. So in this episode, we're going to touch on mentorship, documentation, and strengths and weaknesses. To start off with mentorship, really can't stress this one enough. I believe that professional development really starts with having people in your corner who are not only experienced, but also are knowledgeable. And I have some amazing mentors, and a few of them, a few of these tips today that I'll be sharing with you guys are things that I picked up directly from them. Let me share my screen and we will get into the meat and potatoes here. To also touch on documentation of accomplishments, this is a big one. And what I like to do for this is to take down yearly reviews. And what I'm doing there is kind of listing out my greatest achievements and accomplishments throughout the year. And these are things that could potentially be shared in a job interview or any professional setting, really. Now, this could range anywhere from maybe it's I took on a mentee in October of 2020 while also hitting 150% of quota. Or maybe it was as an SDR, I followed a specific deal cycle and the deal went sideways. Something happened with the prospect, and now I'm more prepared to kind of head into this next position as an account executive, and I have a better understanding of how deals can go sideways. Um, Now, to move on to the next point, I'd like to touch on focusing on strengths and weaknesses. Now, this is always a great practice. If you can bring these to your leadership and vocalize how you plan to work on your weaknesses and how you plan to use your strengths to your advantage in your process and in your position, that will allow you to have tangible objectives to work towards. It also will give you the chance to bounce some great ideas off of your leadership, where you can stir up some new thoughts there. And if you can consistently do this, I guarantee it will add on a few more bullet points to your yearly reviews, which obviously can be used. So to kind of sum all this up here, having specific events and or peers to fall back on when you're trying to sell yourself will really go a long way. So keep working on that story. It's important. Um, the last thing that I'll leave you guys with today is just a little hack that I actually got from Marcos. So what Marcos likes to do is to keep a win sheet. And I think it's amazing. It's genius. You're basically just always giving yourself a pat on the back when you go to check out your win sheet, because it's basically a document that includes all of the positive things that your coworkers say about you, or your prospects or your customers say about you when you send them a good message, or when you help them out. So it's great to use when you're having a down day, and everyone knows that can happen in sales. It can even turn into a month or weeks of things you can't control. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys, and hopefully these tips will get you guys' thoughts flowing here. It's always great to share stuff, and I'm looking forward to the next episode with you guys. Take care.